Hi guys, a very good morning. Mamukase. So this morning, let us talk about important matters, and we need to address this topic. Why is it that President Nelson Chamisa is being fought by ZANU-PF? Not ZANU-PF only, but by other people who are within the opposition, and not only those people, but also the media, both the state media and private media, especially the one which claims to be aligned to the opposition. These are people who have strategically placed themselves to the side of the masses so that when they give some pieces, Mapa is opinions, but this will be destructive to Nelson Chamisa and his team. That is the reason why we have to play in, chip in, and make sure that we set the record straight. Thank God there is so much social media which is being used right now. And the same social media, we've seen a lot of propaganda now being peddled against Nelson Chamisa. But let us talk about this. Hans Panapanamkuma Isaac, Chamisa is not only being fought by ZANU-PF, but even the opposition. There are opposition political parties which have been formed only to fight Nelson Chamisa. Their sole focus is to fight Nelson Chamisa. I will tell you about certain political parties, which the leaders of those opposition parties do not go to work. They've never benefited anything from the jobs they've been employed in the past. They left those jobs with nothing, but they are driving nice cars each and every day. They're affording to pay rentals each and every month. They're affording to send their kids to boarding schools each and every term. The major question is, how are they affording when they do not run even businesses, when they have nothing? It's because they are state sponsored. These are people on the payroll, and they will do anything to please the regime. What they will do is they will come out, criticize the regime, but when it is convenient, they'll go and make sure that they attack Advocate Nelson Chamisa each and every time he makes a move. They are the first people to attack him. So they forget about ZANU-PF, they always attack Nelson Chamisa. When you see them attacking the ruling party, it's because they want to just get sympathy from the people and seem as if they are on the side of the people. That is one aspect of the opposition. Number two, there are people who have been within Triple C who infiltrated Triple C so as to stop the change agenda. We have seen their tactics. We've seen the double candidates issues. We've seen the issues of trying to paint President Nelson Chamisa with a black brush. But does that work? It doesn't. Why? It's because there are so many people who are resolute and committed to the struggle. Let us talk about the state machinery. The state machinery has been deployed at all angles against Advocate Nelson Chamisa, which means there is propaganda, number one. Number two, there are arrests. Number three, there are detentions of key prominent people within the opposition. There is creation of false information. There is an attempt to stop the official opposition, which is Triple C. All these things are happening simply because there are certain people who have been benefiting or who are benefiting from the state and they want the situation to remain so. Just imagine that you're an incompetent person, but you have been promoted to lead, for example, a police station. Are you going to let that slip away simply because of change? No, he said, no, we don't need change here. Why? It's because he is comfortable. Number two, we have people who have been involved in corruption, such that when offers are made to say, guys, don't let the opposition win, they will play along because their files will be on the table. And they'll be told, guys, if the opposition is to win, what you're going to do is we are going to leak all this evidence to the regime. And some of these people, these are people without means to leave Zimbabwe. So they'll say, okay, let the opposition stay out of power and let us remain peaceful. That is the state machinery which has been deployed all over. So we have the state media, we have the private media, as I have said during or towards the beginning of this video. And these are people who have been working on propaganda. There is no state media which reports anything positive about Nelson Chamisa. When you hear about Nelson Chamisa, they're saying something negative about him. It's as if he's not a citizen of Zimbabwe. It's as if he should not be part of the election processes. It's as if he's barred to be the leader of Zimbabwe. And then we have people within the private media. Today, they're in support of Nelson Chamisa, so that a lot of viewers will say, okay, tomorrow they are bashing Nelson Chamisa. But when they do it in such a way which demotivates the voters, which demotivates the people who support Nelson Chamisa or who stand with Nelson Chamisa. They try to paint a picture, a bad picture out there, especially to the world. One day I'm going to bring a certain tweet from Hopo Chingon, who said, now I'm dining with presidents, with kings, with what. Why? It's because these are people who have been used by the regime. They claim to be in the private media sector, but these are the same people who are going out there sending a bad image about the opposition in Zimbabwe, telling the world that the opposition is weak, this and that. Always you'll be told about the weaknesses of the opposition, but there is nothing about the ruling party. And you wonder, what kind of people are these? So, Team Zimbabwe, we are saying this message because we need to remain resolute, committed, and make sure that everybody is hinged onto the struggle. So please, I beg you, please make sure that you share these videos to as many people as possible so that we correct the narrative and we control the narrative. Change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. This information which is in Zimbabwe is just a signal to tell you and to show you good. No, change is coming, but they're trying all they can to make sure that the situation remains because they are the beneficiary of the chaos. So it is what it is. Let us meet in the episodes in the other broadcast.